Today, we will delve into the fascinating topic of the philosophy of law. Law is a fundamental aspect of human society, governing everything from our personal relationships to our interactions with the state. But what is law, exactly, and what is the role of the legal system in our lives? The philosophy of law is a field of study that seeks to answer these questions, exploring the nature of law, its relationship to morality and justice, and the ways in which the legal system should operate. One of the most fundamental questions in the philosophy of law is the nature of law itself. Some scholars argue that law is simply a set of rules created and enforced by the state, while others see it as a more complex system of norms and values that are deeply ingrained in our social and cultural fabric. Another key area of inquiry in the philosophy of law is the relationship between law and morality. Some argue that law and morality are fundamentally intertwined, with the legal system existing to enforce moral values and promote justice. Others argue that the law should be independent of morality, and that it should be based solely on neutral principles of justice and fairness. The philosophy of law also addresses questions of legal interpretation, exploring the ways in which judges and legal scholars can best understand and apply the law. This includes debates over originalism and textualism, which argue that the meaning of legal texts should be based on their original intent or plain language, as well as more flexible approaches that seek to interpret the law in light of changing social and cultural contexts. Finally, the philosophy of law addresses questions of legal ethics, exploring the ways in which legal professionals should conduct themselves and the responsibilities they owe to their clients, the legal system, and society at large. In conclusion, the philosophy of law is a rich and complex field of inquiry that seeks to understand the nature of law, its relationship to morality and justice, and the ways in which it should be interpreted and applied. By exploring these questions, we can gain a deeper appreciation of the important role that law plays in our lives and in the functioning of society as a whole. In addition to these broad areas of inquiry, there are a number of more specific issues that are of particular interest to legal philosophers. For example, many legal philosophers explore questions of legal responsibility, seeking to understand the conditions under which individuals can be held accountable for their actions under the law. Others focus on questions of legal punishment, examining the justification for criminal sanctions and exploring alternative models of punishment that might better align with principles of justice and fairness. Still others examine the relationship between law and democracy, exploring the ways in which legal institutions and practices can help to promote democratic values and ideals. Overall, the philosophy of law is a diverse and interdisciplinary field that draws on insights from philosophy, political science, sociology, and a variety of other disciplines. By exploring the complex questions that underlie our legal system, legal philosophers help to deepen our understanding of law and its role in our lives, and to pave the way for a more just and equitable society.